Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
hello! Welcome to Charming Disasters
Quarantine
Live Stream.
Livestream. Here we are.
We're so glad to be reunited with you, our our non-corporeal friends. We see so many people here already. We see Eden is here, but Eden kind of has to be here. But we appreciate that you're here anyway.
Of course. Very essential.
And Mike is here, and Jade from Indiana, and Eve from Virginia, and Pammy in Australia, and David and Juan from Argentina, which is so cool, and Daniel and Peter and Camilla and Katie and Madeline and Sarah and Joshua and Simon and Gabe and David and Matt and Catherine and Joe and Rachel and Bella, Donna, Connie and Carrie and Silvio and Carol, I imagine, and Laura. And oh, everybody's here. Look at that.
You've come to the right place.
Or the wrong place, but it's about to be the right place.
It's the right place.
Oh, and look, there's Nick. Nick says fancy vest.
Thank you. It's the only vest I have right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. The pollen is really getting to me.
Oh, the pollen is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I think Eden raises an important question about free will, and I think we have just proven the existence of free will. So, congratulations, everybody.
Well done.
There's nobody driving the bus except for us. Mandy is a first-time listener. Welcome, Mandy. Everybody, do whatever you have to in the comments of YouTube to welcome Mandy. And I don't know what kind of curious hazing rituals you might do, but I'm sure it's delightful.
Strap yourself in. It's going to get
weird. It's going to be good. If you're new to the Quarantine Livestream, or if you haven't been here in a while, this is a donation-based show. Yes! Donation-based show, what does that mean? It means that we, as artists, we rely on your financial support to do the things that we do in order to continue offering many of them for free. If you need it to be free, it is a two-way street. So if you're in a position to support what we're doing with a financial contribution, here are a few ways to do that. There's a Venmo, there's a PayPal. You can get some merch or music on Bandcamp, which we recommend.
Which is always great.
And we also have a Patreon if you want to support in a more sustained way. If you're not in a position to give, then this show is our donation to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of all works out.
Yeah, it's like the air that we breathe. Back and forth.
Just the same air. It's really hot in this room right now.
It's pretty warm. I mean, it looks like there's a nice breeze outside, but
it does, but it is not.
It's not making its way in here.
Standing in here. I really wish I had like a fancy fan. I have a fancy fan, but it is not here. I didn't expect that it would be.
Ah, well.
So
next time. We have plenty of adventures to have in the hot sun in the summer.
Yes.
Lots of touring to do, so
we'll get to that.
I know.
Let's start out the show with a little ritual we enjoy, which is we're gonna choose a card from.
Ritual.
Where did the ritual card go?
Here it is.
Oh, okay. This is not the Charming Disaster Oracle deck today. This is another an Oracle deck
we
picked up in our recent travels. Check it out.
Will it work?
I don't know. I don't know.
Working?
It's not. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Check it out.
There we are.
What is this deck, Jeff?
This is Le Tarot Astrologique. Astrologique. How do you say it?
Astrologique.
That's what I said.
Verseau means the water bearer. So this is Aquarius in the imagining of this deck.
Yes. This deck is comprised of 48 cards. 36 astrological signs, 9 stars and planet cards, and 1 for each of the ascendants, ascending node, descending nodes, and part fortune. And yes, there's lots of cool stuff. This is what the box looks like.
Oh, with the Sphinx. I love that.
It's a Sphinx.
And let's read what it says about the Verseau, the water bearer.
Yes. We got this while we were in Ashland, Oregon.
Oh, yeah. We played a show at the Dynasty
Vintage and Oracle Room.
Yeah, it's a vintage clothing store with an Oracle room downstairs, which is kind of like the perfect
place for us to play.
Yeah, so Although they didn't really do concerts, we called them up and we were like, no, you don't really do concerts, but hear us out. And they were on board.
They were super cool.
This is going to be the last one in the book.
Keep going.
Oh. Aquarius.
There you are.
Or water bear.
Water bears.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different deck.
That's a good idea, though. Really good idea. Aquarius, the water bear, secluded from the world. This seashell. Wait, let's put it back on screen for anybody who
I could act it out.
Secluded from the world, this seashell, with its graceful and well-modulated curves, pours out the clear, cool water which carries to all things the benign virtues of its fructifying, thirst-quenching effects, which men may sometimes abuse for their own sordid and selfish ends. Aquarius is warm, moist, mild, full-blooded, masculine, fixed diurnal, and belongs to the airy element. It is an excellent card and represents goodness, fidelity, reason, honesty. This combination of virtues may often cause the consultant to be tricked and even overcome by evilly disposed people. It is also a sign of loneliness.
Oh, how nice.
It governs the thighs and legs and often causes varicose ulcers or phlebitis. There you have it. When is this from?
This is 1920s. This is the 1920s.
There's a lot of phlebitis going around.
Yes.
Back then.
Lots of moist decks.
Boy.
Well, so we saw some fellow society members out there as well, and I believe Carrie Castor also got this deck.
Yes, we have matching decks now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that was it. So we got back from our West Coast tour about a week and a half ago, and oh my gosh, we got to see so many of you out there, and like we got to see you meet each other in person, which was so exciting. And so, actually, if you want to just like give a shout out in the comments if you were at any of our West Coast shows, just like a little show of hands. You see what I did there? But I can't tell you how tremendously exciting it is to show up to a concert in a place we haven't been before, or like it's on the other side of the country, and we see those Society of the Mysterious Hand badges on people, and it's very exciting.
Yes.
So thank you all for doing that. There were some real highlights of the tour. And the last live stream we did was in the middle of that tour. I believe we were in Cottage Grove, Oregon. Recently returned from the mud pond.
It was a hot mud pond.
Hot mud pond, sorry. Hot pond. It's like a hot mud pond. So we had further adventures after that. And we wanted, first of all, to say that we got a personal tour of the Winchester Mystery House.
Wow, that was so fun.
From a society member, Vic, who is guide there. We got an email from Vic saying, it seems like you're going to be nearby. Come to the Winchester Mystery House and I'll take you around, which was just like the most amazing experience. If any of you are ever in the vicinity of San Jose and you've never been to the Winchester Mystery House, go see it. It's beautiful. It's the work of like a self-taught kind of outsider artist, architect. And oh, look, Vic is here!
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, that was such a fun tour, Vic. And we won't even reveal the final secret that you shared with us, because it's just for us and you.
It is now in our hearts.
Yes, not literally in our hearts. Oh. There's some other fine highlights, including we visited a beach called Summerland Beach in Santa Barbara. Just for a minute. Summerland is also a term for like the land of the dead, so it seemed appropriate.
For spiritualists.
And there we found
a hagstone.
A hagstone.
It looks like a double hagstone. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, so a hagstone, you hold it up, and if you can see through the stone, whatever you see through the stone will be the truth. So if there's like fairy glamours or some kind of enchantment going around, the hagstone will help you to see clearly. Although it's a very small hole, so you'll see like a little bit down.
I know, it's impolite to do that.
Yeah. And then the other highlight we wanted to share with you was that in the town of Ashland, Oregon. This
is also in Ashland, where we got the deck.
Oh yeah, a lot happened in Ashland.
There's a lot going on.
So Ashland used to have, it still has, but used to be kind of a destination for medicinal healing water tourism. Like if you were sick, you'd go and take the waters in
Mhm.
Ashland, and especially if you had some like mental illness issues.
Is it mental illness?
I mean, given what's in the water, because guess what's
Oh,
in
yeah.
the. Does anybody know what's in the water in Ashland, Oregon? Any guesses? Did we remember to put those pictures in the thing?
Oh, I don't know where they are. Where are they?
I don't know. I thought I sent them to you, and you were gonna crop them.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't do that. Sorry. Where are they?
I don't know. They're probably just like on this computer somewhere.
All right. Well,
It's fine.
we'll show them later.
Oh, Cindy
That's
and
right.
gets it. Minion, will you pop? Will you? Okay, hydrogen and oxygen.
That's
The
it's
rest
in
of
there.
you aren't wrong, but lithium is correct.
Mm-hmm.
The waters of Ashland, Oregon were known as Lithia water. They contain a lot of barium and also lithium.
Mhm.
And there is still a fountain in the center of town that is constantly flowing with like water from the
Yep.
natural spring there, and there's like all these individual little water fountains like placed around the central fountain.
It's also very sulfurous too. Like a lot of
Yes.
hot springs can be.
And how do we know that it's very sulfurous?
Well, you can kind of smell it walking up to the little fountains, but you definitely taste it when you're drinking.
So we took the waters in Ashland. We took a sip.
And we're
from-
fine. We're
think
cured.
So far, we're fine.
I think we're cured.
It tastes really bad. It tasted really like metal, like a battery. It was like really
It did.
nasty.
It was pretty
um,
nasty.
Uh,
Most good things that are good for you, are nasty tasting.
yeah, and I think Carrie is on this as well. Carrie also took a sip. So if something, just it's probably fine.
I'm cured. I feel much better now.
There's some. Let's see. Julian is admiring my eyes. Thank you, Julian. This
You
is
should
my.
look through the
This
ag
is
stuff.
my. Yeah.
And put it up to the camera.
Yeah. No, don't
I won't do that.
don't do that.
It'll just be two skeletons.
Speaking of lithium water,
Hmm.
I have a question.
What could it be?
What are we drinking? And also, what are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
out there? I want to know what everybody's drinking tonight. But first, tell us about what we're drinking.
Yes, here
What
we
are we
have.
having?
This is this unique cocktail that I made.
Oh, a custom cocktail.
Yeah.
What's in it?
There's a lot of mysterious trace elements. We have bitters, one of my favorite
Mm.
things, and we have a little Saint Germain
Oh,
and
for immortality.
some bourbon.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
delicious. What do we call it?
It's called the Cherry's Pit.
Cherry's Pit. All right. Well,
Here's to you.
here's to you.
Here's to you all. Chin chin. There's no lithium in this.
Almost no lithium.
Oh, I
Oh,
like
Sarah and Matt always have the best cocktails.
that. I know, they're cocktailians.
Yeah, next time we come through Milwaukee,
We're stopping
we're
looking for cocktails.
definitely coming over. We are also drinking because it is very hot. Did I mention it's very hot in here? We're also drinking a peach pear LaCroix from
Straight from the fountain.
straight from the vending machine in the lobby, where they recently started having this, which I'm really pleased about.
Yeah. I don't know if I like peach. It's not my favorite one.
It's no pamplemousse, but it's pretty refreshing.
It's cold. Let's have some.
Oh, and ooh, muddled blackberries with ginger beer. It sounds
Very nice.
Very nice. We are also having a snack tonight,
Yes, we are.
right?
Yes.
Aren't we?
Sure are.
This
Yes.
now. This was a gift we received. Oh, and we want to hear about your snacks as well. We received a gift of some. Should I put it under the ticker? Let's put it under
Yeah.
the ticker. It's quince paste. Thank you, Carrie, for this lovely party gift of quince paste. Now with more laudanum, which is so nice.
We're gonna have it with a little bit of hard cheese
Yeah.
and a cracker.
Yeah, and there is a serving suggestion, of course,
Oh yes.
to be served
In case
case
of tedium.
of tedium. Yeah. So that's what the laudanum's for.
Oh my
no,
God.
no, go back. Alright, you didn't see that. Don't worry. Everything's fine.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some of this Prince paste, and hopefully it won't send us off to sleep. But you know, I think
Laudanum always puts me in just kind of
yeah, just like makes me a little
a
mellow.
mood.
Yeah,
Just a mellow
a
mood.
little mellow. Yeah. Mm. Okay, so Juan is getting Juan, who is watching this show right now in Argentina,
Getting a tattoo.
is getting a tattoo right now.
Wow.
Juan, what is your tattoo of? The world needs to know. Oh, is the laudanum not openable? You need laudanum to open the laudanum.
Need something.
Oh, so ironic. God, don't.
All right.
That's a sharp knife. Everything's fine.
What else? What else is happening out there?
What else is happening? All right. So, I was going to bring a different beverage for us to drink tonight. Oh, look, you got it.
Mm,
Look at that. Oh, so good.
lovely.
Okay. Sierra has also gotten tattooed while watching the live stream. A tooth in a bottle. Of course, it would be crazy if Juan was also getting a tattoo of a tooth in a bottle right now.
By Sarah. Mm.
Oh, thank you. It's a little cheese with Prince paste.
And laudanum.
And lemon. Mmm.
Oh, cool. A Jaguar of my own design.
Cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Oh, this is really good.
Hmm.
There's no bitterness from the laudanum at all.
It goes down so
It
easy.
really blended it.
Mm.
All right. Well. You want to play these nice people song now that we've put food in our mouth?
Mm.
That's really yummy.
You want another one?
I'm gonna sing a song. This one's for you. Okay.
All right. Let's sing a song for the folks.
Well, we don't have any songs about lithium, and we don't have any songs about barium. Oh, that reminds me of a joke. What do you do with a dead chemist?
I don't know. What do you do with a dead chemist?
Barium. But we do have a song about,
Power of the sun.
Silvery white in color,
Blackening
in the air. The metal rusts as soon as it's forged. A powder as unremarkable as commonplace table salt. Throw it over your shoulder and it's transformed. Is it the burning bush of Moses, how the fires don't go out? Or that old perpetual motion that we've dreamed so long about? And the glowing tubes of glass look like enchanted fairy lights. Suspended in the darkness, they are gleaming in the night. What have we done?
We've set in motion.
We're flying to
Chain reaction.
close to the sun.
Natural progression.
Out of control.
The power of the
What have
sun.
we done?
We've set in motion.
We're flying to
Chain reaction.
close to the sun.
Natural progression.
Out of
The
control.
power of the sun.
Maybe it was irresponsible. The genie is out of the bottle. With fever to boil its own weight in ice. It's the alpha and omega, and gamma and beta. Passes through matter with X-ray eyes. It was a god in ancient Egypt when the pyramids did rise. By the light of that eternal burning disk up in the sky. And the chariot descended to the darkness under underground. The golden horse-drawn carriage was too heavy to slow down.
What have we done?
We've set in motion
We're flying to
the chain reaction,
close to the sun.
natural progression,
Out of control.
the power of the sun. We've set in motion this chain reaction, natural progression, the power of the sun.
There's no mistaking
Wow.
a
Chemical transmutation, continual cycle of death and rebirth. Chemistry of the invisible, hidden in mineral, scattered like glittering stars in the earth. You're chasing down the vision, though the nights are dark and long. You can hear it calling in the Geiger counter song, and the crucible is slowing as it burns away your fears. Great work that you undertake, last 1600 years. Bad luck, hard rock, no matter how you slice it, break it apart. Live once, die twice. Find a little magic, it won't play nice.
Ooh. You all are funny tonight. It's a challenge. Oh, that's a good one. I feel like there's like more of these, and I do invite you all to add your own chemist jokes over the course of tonight's live stream. Speaking of the power of the sun, that's a segue. I like that.
I love segues.
It's really hot. It was like kind of cool.
Is that a segue?
I'm not sure. Maybe you don't know this about the sun, but its main thing that it does is it makes heat and also light. But it's heat. It comes from the sun, and it's very warm, and that's
Yes. It's hot. Yes, you're right. It was a segue into a complaint.
It is very hot. And, it was like kind of cool out a few days ago. And like all of a sudden it's like sweltering. And I feel like we didn't really get any springtime at all. And luckily, they have a solution.
Yes. What do you do when you can't hold on to the seasons?
Well, you just get some springtime in a box.
What?
It's a crystal growing cherry tree, and it makes springtime in a box. You can just get it in a box. Now, I assume that this is going to create an actual miniature cherry tree. And it has some fun cherry tree facts on the insert.
What are some cherry tree facts?
Okay.
Just pick the best ones.
The short-lived flowering is a reminder that life is full of joy and great beauty, but it is also short. It's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
So fun.
I mean, not my life, but other people's lives are short.
Especially around when they're around you, which is a weird coincidence, don't you think? That's sad. It's funny. Anyway.
Should we show this cherry tree in a box?
So springtime in a box takes several hours, and we thought that would make the show too long as we watched the crystals slowly form on the miniature paper form. But
we do have some crackers too.
But luckily, we have a time machine, and we put it to work. So please enjoy the next 30 seconds. Oh no, that's not it.
There it is.
Here we go. Alright, so as you can see, it's absorbing the crystal liquid. Look, it's just it's
Look,
blooming. Oh, and animals are coming.
The animals coming and
See it?
going.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It's nature. Nature at work.
Oh, a snake.
Oh, it's a dinosaur. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even know we had that fun.
It just came out.
It's the beauty of nature. It's so nice.
Look at those blossoms. They're
Is it done? No, it's
getting
still going.
bigger. Look, you can see us getting changed in the mirror.
Oh.
Oh, and Isis and Osiris.
And a shout out to Death Couture, whose butterfly you see in the framed artwork over.
There it is. Is it still moving? I think it's.
No, I think
it's stopped.
I think it's done. It's hard to tell sometimes with the. Well, there you have it. Springtime in a box.
Springtime in a box. Wasn't that
nice?
fun?
Wasn't that so nice? Yeah, so nice.
And
well,
there it is.
And there it is. It's right outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just.
Yeah.
That wasn't a rat. It was an opossum.
That's right.
Just so you know, and it came from Sierra.
But it was drawn to the cherry trees. One of the things that they say on the Amazon description in the questions is like, can I eat the cherry trees, the cherries that are coming off that mineral cherry tree box?
Yeah. No, we didn't buy it on Amazon though. We actually bought it on at Paxton Gate, which is this wonderful natural history shop in San Francisco. But then when we were trying to figure out how long it would take, we had to look it up.
Yeah, and
the answer was kind of inconclusive.
it's still
it's still going.
Still going.
Yeah, still going. It doesn't look very different from how it looks in the final frame of the drama you just witnessed.
No.
But
The crow's a little bit closer.
mm-hmm.
Possum's happy.
Yeah. Well, speaking of springtime flowers, now that your mouth is full,
Mm-hmm.
want to play another song?
I'm right.
Let's play them another song. But take your time.
I don't have to sing the
eat your
beginning of this
quince
one,
pace.
do I?
Oh, I'm afraid that you do.
I'll just
It's gonna be
sit out
fine.
the first verse.
You want me to do it?
No. 1 second.
I could do your verse. Yeah,
No.
just wash it down with some cherries pit.
All right, we all in tune?
Probably not.
Okay. Take a walk through the garden. Now the waxing moon is high. Gather up the pale night blossoms to quell your heart's desire. Say the words long forgotten. Blow the smoke and fan the fire.
Circle up.
Something's calling. Time has come to fill the sky. Hellboy, Henbane, Mandrake, Moonshade, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monkshood.
Scrape the earth with your fingers.
Dig deep and find the root.
What's the key?
What's peaches run laughing through your fingers, and you want to take her with you to the heartland of the winter.
You don't know all the secrets, but you can glean the truth.
It's beyond
Good and evil. Burn the leaves and eat the fruit. Hellboy, Pendane, Mandrake, Moonshade, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monkshood, Milkweed, Snakewood, Yew Tree, Bloodroot, Angels, Trumpet, Poppy, Death Cup, Hellbore, Henbane, Mandrake, Moonshade, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monkshood, Milkweed, Snakewood, Yew Tree, Bloodroot, Angels, Trumpet, Poppy, Death Cup.
Woo.
Ooh, so warm.
Still warm.
Still so warm.
Warm.
So warm.
Leatherette.
There's hellebores all around you. All you have to do is look.
Just don't eat them.
Good job on that interlude, by the way.
Oh yeah, that was fun to do.
That was fun.
We discussed it, but hadn't really practiced.
No, I didn't know you were gonna do it. It was exciting for me. when
It was
started
exciting for me.
happening, Yeah.
I digested most of my food by the
Oh, that's good. That's good. But like on your inside, not like a pitcher plant or something. It's funny because we have a song about like poisonous plants, but we have not really explored at all the world of carnivorous plants, which interests me greatly.
Does it?
I mean,
What's your favorite carnivorous plant?
I kind of
You're agnostic.
No. I go for the classic Venus flytrap for reasons biological and symbolical.
And mechanical. I mean, it's like the most mechanical.
Amazing. I had one when I was a kid,
Mm.
briefly. They don't really do well in a, northern climate.
Right.
And I tried to like feed it like flies, and like somebody said you're supposed to try to feed it little bits of like hamburger meat, but
Mm.
yeah.
Did you let it suck on your finger sometimes?
Just if it was lonely.
Oh.
What's your favorite carnivorous plant?
Oh, I don't know a lot of carnivorous plants.
The pitcher plant.
yeah, the pitcher
sundew.
plant. The sundew. And there's a sticky one.
I feel like there are some orchids that do it too.
Yeah, I mean the pitcher plant just because it's the only other one that I really I'm familiar with, and I don't want to say the same thing you said.
Fair.
But
listen, there's a wealth of information happening in the comments right now. Can we just go through the Venus flytrap thing? Okay, the plant store says to feed pitcher plants fish food pellets. We've got some other like hamburger related comments.
never went that well.
Well, Madeline says that she fed hers hamburger. Okay, but Daniel says it didn't go that well.
You just get hungrier and hungrier.
Okay,
Don't feed them chicken.
Okay, all right, good call.
Okay.
All right, well, we now move from the world of the botanical to the world of the technological.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, we like science of all types.
we love technology in all its forms, no matter how ill thought out or obviously doomed or flawed. It's just like it seems like a completely pure positive thing to just like keep on going as far as we can without
just a
thinking
tool.
through the consequences.
Oops. It's just a tool.
And so, you know, like many people, we have been exploring a little bit the world of Chat GPT, and we thought we would share with you some of the we thought we would use it to try writing some song lyrics.
Some lyrics.
Yeah.
Or titles, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe just like some things that we could put in a song,
Mm-hmm.
like
Say it. Pleasure.
Let's put it in the.
pleasure. Oh yeah, sure.
Schedule. Say it.
Schedule,
Earnest.
earnest,
Say it.
Oops.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
These
This
are-
is good.
Feather.
feather. These are really good song lyrics.
Freight.
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 I
I
would-
never would have thought of freight.
No.
Language.
Language.
It's a new thing.
Okay.
Say it. Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Oh,
Like, dude,
Say it.
machines don't even have shoulders.
Serious.
Serious.
it's very serious.
Say it.
Greater.
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 Spell. Language.
And there you have it. Wow.
There you go.
That was.
Oops.
No,
I hit the wrong button by mistake.
no, it's fine. Those ones don't work for the main camera.
Okay. But it's not going to break it.
Well,
Not like this.
there you have it. No, I mean, you can see. You see how there is great potential here for artistry, but also for very problematic situations.
Mhm.
Like we really don't know where this is going to go. So I would urge you all to exercise caution when it comes.
See. Say it. Measure.
Measure. Yeah,
Say it.
straight from the horse's mouth.
Ranger.
Ranger.
Say it. Wolves.
Wolves.
Say it. Coming.
Coming.
Wolves
Say
coming.
it.
Wolves coming. It's
Danger. Wolves coming.
Outdoor.
Outdoor.
Outdoor. Yes, they're coming outdoor.
Bushel.
Bushel.
A whole lot of
Oh.
wolves.
Say it.
So many wolves.
Someone.
Someone that does not narrow it down.
Say it.
Say it.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Say it. Shovel.
Better get a
Shovel,
shovel.
get the shovel.
Say it. Remove.
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 Spell.
Oh
Someone.
my god, it's trying to
It's
communicate
trying
with
to
us.
tell us.
Okay, I'm gonna shut that off
It's
because
too.
it's a little too close to home.
It's too creepy.
Yes. I mean, the speak and spell might tell you that it is sentient. I'm not sure where we go from here. I think it's time to explore the world, perhaps, of the human. If that's even what you are,
The non-machine.
the non-machine variety of participant in this show, and that I am referring to the members of the Society of the Mysterious.
If any robots want to sign up, if they
Yeah,
answer
no,
the questions
it's true.
correctly and can point out what a cab looks like and all that
Crosswalk.
stuff. Crosswalk.
Um,
More than welcome.
but listen, let's meet a member of the
Yes,
Society of the
let's meet a
Mysterious
member.
Hand.
Hello.
Hello, Wilder Grimm.
Also known as the Prince.
Hails from Berkeley, California.
Favorite poisonous plant is Viscum album.
The European mistletoe.
Oh, that's great.
And
Pets.
I've got some mold that won't go away. I'm thinking of calling it Sedgley.
Oh, that's wise.
Legitimate pet.
Yeah. Drinking the weakest coffee known to man.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel like I might have had that coffee
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
If Wilder were a charming disaster song character, I hope one day to be the librarian. Instead, I imagine I'd be lured in by the promises of the wishing well.
Wilder's special skill is I know the names of faces of many birds and plants. That is very good to know.
That is a useful skill. Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial. Team Sky Burial, you have another member on your team. Sky, I don't wish to be cut off from the world.
That's good. Though, paradoxically, the favorite tarot card is the Hermit, which is someone who's cut off.
No, well, from people, but not from like the world per se. Well, there you have it. Welcome, Wilder.
Welcome.
If you're watching, Wilder, give a little shout so everybody can say hello. And speaking of the Society of the Mysterious Hand, if you're not familiar with the society,
Just look into
just
the eye.
gaze deep into the eye until you feel your will softening.
So it
Society is, of course, our cult, family, support group, fan club.
Fan club.
You know, it's a place. It's a place for you to say weird things to each other, mostly.
Or beautiful things.
Weird and beautiful things. And if you're interested in pursuing membership in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, you can either inquire with him or email the secretary. And that is, of course, secretary@charmingdisaster.com.
Just popped up with it.
Just shoot an email to secretary@charmingdisaster.com asking about membership in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, and you'll get all the information that you need. Well, do you want to play them another song?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's play another song. So let's see. We played you a song from Our Lady of Radium, the album that came out about a year ago. We played you a song from Supernatural History, the album that came out about a month ago. And now we're going to play you a song that will probably be on the next album in the future. If Jeff can find his box.
Awesome. You got through it.
Isn't there like a litter of guitar picks like on every surface in this room?
It was. No longer. Don't fear. Don't fret. I will have one shortly. Yes.
If you're a member of the society and you're here watching, you can just give a little sign in the chat to let the non-society members know that your free will is intact and it's a friendly place to be.
Your eyes.
Which one?
The one hanging from your ear, of course. We don't know.
We don't need help to welcome the dark. The darkness knows right where to find us. The sun may be hung at the top of its arc, but our shadows are streaming behind us.
Did I do something weird? I did. Let's just start from the top. I got distracted.
Your ears are distracting.
I know. It's the sweat dripping down my back.
We don't need help to welcome the dark. The darkness knows right where to find us. The sun may be hung at the top of its arc, but our shadows are streaming behind us. And if it's a curse, it could be worse. And if it's the sight, it's a beautiful night. We all learn how to move through the dark. We follow the infrared glow of warm-blooded ghosts that have stolen our hearts and show us which way we should go. And if it's not fair, we don't despair. Even if there's no light, it's a beautiful night. This is how we try to look on the bright side. It can be hard to see in the dark, but we can sit still and be patient. Our vision adapts as we practice the art of music and echolocation. If it's a gift we can't resist, and if it's not fair, we don't despair. And if it's a curse, it could be worse. Yeah, it's all alright. It's a beautiful night.
The song is called, what is that song called? It's Beautiful,
Beautiful
Night,
Night.
right?
Yeah.
We were going to call it something else, but then we decided on Beautiful Night, right? What
Yeah.
was the other name? The Bright Side?
Right side.
Might have been The Bright Side, but you were right. Beautiful Night's a better name. I can't even remember the original name.
Okay.
It's lost in the mists of time.
We were both right.
Hmm. Well,
Well,
I think
is
it's-
it time for our next segment?
It's time for our
Are
next
people
segment.
tired of us singing and ready for some more talking?
Well, there's some excitement that's about to happen, I think.
Yeah.
Because you're probably asking yourself,
Where in the hell is Professor Bellows?
and that's a good question. He's right here.
It's right here.
He's right here.
Don't fear.
Don't
fret.
fear. Now, if you're new to the quarantine live stream, you probably don't know about Professor Bellows.
Even
Professor
if you're
Bellows.
relatively, even the
It's-
past.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been like a year since
Yeah,
we.
Professor's
I
been.
mean, so the professor recently reappeared after a long absence when we were in Ashland, Oregon, our last show. We used to have a segment on the show called Ask Professor Bellows. It was an advice column. People would write in. The professor would provide all manner of wisdom.
Mhm.
It was great, and then the professor disappeared for a while, and so we have a Dear Professor Bellows question for the professor, which is as follows. Dear Professor Bellows, your recent resurrection came as some surprise. Tell us, where have you been all this time? Yours truly, members of the Mysterious Hand Society of. So, before we let the professor answer this question, we heard various rumors
Mhm.
during the professor's disappearance, which we'll share with you here. And we thought you could vote in the comments for what you think is the real story, and then we'll share the answer with you.
Yeah,
kind of like wait, don't tell me. So the options are A, academic sabbatical, B,
Visiting relatives.
C, spiritual retreat in the Himalayas,
D. Ancient Egyptian mummy curse.
common among all taxidermy creatures, or E,
What was that one? E?
amnesia.
Of course. So, do you think it's A, academic sabbatical, B, visiting relatives, C, spiritual retreat in the Himalayas, D, ancient mummy curse, and E, amnesia?
Okay, so let's
So-
see. We've got it's pretty evenly split so far. Yeah. Oh. Okay. A lot of people think it was an ancient Egyptian mummy curse.
Which makes sense.
Oh, yeah, because the taxidermy they're basically
They're
mummies.
basically mummies.
Yeah. All right, we have some spiritual retreat. Oh, E, because it looks like he suffered a head injury. Yeah,
That's true.
It's true. It's true. He's
Yeah.
definitely been through some stuff, whatever it was.
His accordion has been
Mhm.
through some.
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to. Oh yeah. See. Okay. Well, there's. We didn't really come up with a way to track. What the. It's not really a vote. It's more
not
of a.
really
It's
a
like
poll.
a poll. It's a poll. It's kind of like a poll. All right. Well, you want to put the professor in the tarot cam, and we can let the professor and
Professors say.
yeah. Right here. So here's the answer in the professor's own words. Dear society members.
Oh, there comes a time in every turtle's life when it becomes necessary to face one's familial responsibilities and spend some long overdue time visiting the relatives. As you may know, it's turtles all the way down, and you have to visit each and every one of them. Otherwise, someone will get touchy about it. And no one holds a grudge like a turtle. It's good to be back. Yours truly, Professor Bellows.
And there you have it.
From the professor's own mouth.
Mm-hmm. So, we're back, baby.
Yeah. The professor seemed to have gained an English accent somewhat. His visiting family.
All right. Well, you want to play a song on that note?
Turtles
Yeah,
all the way down.
it's been a wild ride, and we're all just so glad to have him back. You know?
Yes. No one is happier than the professor.
Yeah, you can see it on his face.
You can see it.
His little face, his little immobile face.
Yeah. Oh. Which one? C-sharp. Mine?
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank you. Go. Yeah. I am a librarian. My mind is a cave. I don't understand how people behave. Greater than some of my parts that seem broken. I make my own costume. I own my own name. Witch in the wintertime, philosopher, king. I'm not staring at you, I'm considering things. A natural scientist singing my song. Where I am going is where I belong. This is my time, this is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face. This is my time, this is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face.
I am a librarian, my tongue is a blade with sharp doubled edges to keep you away. Orbiting satellite. No, that's not the vibe. Hungry to touch you, but also afraid. An orbiting satellite, counting the stars, moving in circles out here in the dark. A prisoner of circumstance, lying awake, awaiting the moment I make my escape. This is my time, this is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face. This is my time, this is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face.
winds are beside me. I'm ready for this. Get out the instruments, sort out the signs. It's what I've been studying all of my life. This is my time. This is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face. This is my time. This is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face. This is my time. This is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face. This is my time. This is my place. Behind the drum curtain or right in your face.
Here's to you, librarians.
Here's to you.
Well.
I like that. Professor Bellows was doing the sing-along. Oh, it's that time again.
Oh, that's one of my favorite times.
It's one of my many favorite times.
I feel like all the times on the quarantine live stream are my favorite times, though.
I know.
You know?
Are supposed to let her drop us a line or open it together at mailbag time. Send a picture postcard or a bottle of wine. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Make a paper airplane, it don't have to fly. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Fill the bed to time for a bottle of wine. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Cheers.
Mailbag time. Well, we have a few packages today because it's been a minute, and so we're gonna start with that one.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
This just arrived today.
Just today, by courier, by courier pigeon. Raven?
Courier.
Was it a raven? I'm
It's
not.
hard
It
to
came
tell.
to yeah. It came to you. I know.
Pterodactyl?
Yeah.
Well, it is some printed materials. It comes from Misty and Jeff.
Misty and Jeff, not this Jeff. Misty, we call your Jeff other Jeff.
Yeah, just for clarity.
We call all Jeffs, all other Jeffs, other Jeff. To
Oh,
be fair. Oh, yay!
thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Misty. So this is this is a Philadelphia-based or like an Eastern Pennsylvania-based magazine, and guess who? Guess who is in the sexy, sexy centerfold?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! That's right. It's us. Charming.
It's us.
It's us. Charming Disaster.
Imagine that.
Yeah. So it's on this it's on newsprint. I feel like we should frame one of these. And,
Yeah, let's frame one.
and we'll put the rest in our
Archives.
archives are like climate controlled, like
Yeah,
you know,
acid-free location.
like all
Undisclosed.
the air like pumped out, and
Oh yeah,
then in future generations can enjoy
can read
this
Icon
article,
magazine.
Icon magazine. Thank you so much, Misty. I know that you went on a scavenger hunt for these, and we so appreciate your being willing to undertake the quest, and we're thrilled that you were successful in your quest.
And that's not all. Look,
Oh,
a pair of adorable bat earrings.
They're so cute. I'm gonna put them on right now.
Don't get rabies. Let's see what else is in here.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Oh,
Ooh.
this
Oh,
is
that's a pretty notebook.
that.
Is that
It's
a-
like, is that a?
Is that a that looks like a poisonous star to me. I'm no expert, but
Oh, this is beautiful.
Ooh,
Oh, a
that's
beautiful
that
notebook.
is a very
Thank you
nice
so
notebook.
much.
Thank you.
It's so
Oh,
thoughtful.
that's so lovely. Oh, I
Oh.
love that. Look at the end paper. Show them the end paper. It's really pretty.
End papers, lots of skeletons and plants. Our favorite
is
things.
just
Plants
lovely.
and skeletons. Oh, look at that.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, look at that. Cool.
Oh,
Thank you so
that is
much, Missy
lovely.
Jeff.
Thank you so much, Misty Jeff.
Oh, so nice. All right. Was there a picture postcard around here?
Yes, there was.
Here. Speaking of picture postcards.
Speaking of picture postcards.
We received this lovely postcard of pomegranate art by Carrie Castor.
Yes.
The classy.
Dated
Carrie
March 29th, when Carrie and we were parting ways from our tour in Oregon, because Carrie was with us for like the first
Four shows?
like
Five shows.
five shows.
So great.
Yeah, so Carrie got to see more than half of our tour shows on the West Coast, which was so great. Sarah wants to know how many seats. Well, there's 8 pomegranates, so probably 48 seats, I'm guessing. At least, I would say at least 6 per pomegranate. Probably.
Sure.
So, thank you, Carrie. We have 2 more. Let's do this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one comes to us from Catherine Bowen. And wait, we have to show the cool sticker. Look at that. It's just I love this outfit. Okay, so what is in this box?
It comes from Catherine Bowen.
Oh, there's
It's a pink.
pink for
paper.
cherry blossom paper. Matches everything. Oh. I this appears to be nightlight. What is on this nightlight? Because Catherine Bowen sent a nightlight similar to this design with the insignia of the Society of the Mysterious Hand, which it's in my kitchen actually. And mine's in my kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see what this one, because this one appears to have a different.
Oh, it's you and me.
Oh my god. I just turned it on like it's plugged into something.
Here,
All right, we will take a picture of this and post it
man.
on the internet, and we will all find out together what it looks like when it's lit up.
That's us.
I know
Yeah.
that's one of our
Wow.
wow, that's so cool.
Thank you. And
Thank
look,
you.
And this comes from Catherine. This says, put water into this, and when you blow into it, it will sound like a bird. Happy spring.
I think we should try it right now.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
Ooh, it's so pretty. It's here, let's put it in the tarot cans.
Let's put it in the bird.
The bird can. Oh, okay. That's not real though. That's just Jeff making a noise.
Let's put the professor.
I'm just gonna pour some water.
All right, there's water being poured. This is not a very.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not making a mess.
No. This
Okay.
we're not approved for wet works here.
All right. I didn't put enough water in it. I think.
Maybe. Do you want some booze in it? Do you want?
No. Birds don't drink booze. Here, take that glass and hold it.
Okay. Let's do
We're
this.
gonna do this in the dumbest way.
Here.
I feel like probably it wants to be
In the-
submerged.
in there?
Right? No, because it's not gonna like go. I think it probably wants to be submerged.
I think it's gonna go in that little hole. Oh, it's like your voice. It's so sweet.
It's hypnotizing you. This is gonna come in handy. I had a feeling.
Yes. Thank you so much, Catherine.
This is gonna make our conversations with the birds a lot more interesting.
I was thinking about this the other night.
Hmm.
So, when as we as humans, we talk to ourselves in our minds. We use language to kind of communicate with our inner dialogue. We use language, and so do birds also talk to themselves and I'm gonna go fly over here, and is it do they use bird language to talk to themselves or song?
This is an important question for science.
I just imagine the interior monologues of many birds.
That's what my interior monologue sounds like. Mm-hmm. Yep, just like that.
Ooh. All right, one more. Look at this glorious
It is
present.
Very stripy. And this one comes from Sierra, and it is covered with these gorgeous gold and black feathers, which seem like they would be good in like a hat or something.
Yeah,
I'm
or
just gonna
a knife fight.
knife fight, or just for writing letters on.
Or
Just
flying.
dip them in your ink pot.
Escaping prison.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not from Sierra. It came from via Sierra. This comes from the society. This is a box, a gift from the society as a body, which astonishes me. It's just a wild thing to accidentally start a cult and then they get together and send a mystery note. What does the card say?
The kappa.
Le Kappa. Oh. Okay. Here, we're gonna put this in the green. It's green. Well, we'll put it in the sink. I will read it first.
Read it.
The year of our professor, 2023. To our fashionably distinguished overlords, we're just as confused as you are. Snakes and ladders, your darling disasters. P.S. Everything's fine. Okay.
What beautiful handwriting.
It's really nice handwriting. And here, let's pop this in the cam because this postcard deserves a look. Le Kappa, it says, and it's a scientific-looking depiction of a mythological creature
It's like a
in
turtle.
French. Yeah, it looks a lot like a turtle.
It's the beautiful handwriting.
Really nice. Le Kappa est une reptile anthropomorphique qui vit au cœur des régions sauvages du nord du Japon. Adapté aux milieux aquatiques, marais ou rivières, il possède une carapace et un bec de tortue. Le sommet de son crâne est déprimé en forme de cuvette. Il mesure. Alright, so this, it says that it's an anthropomorphic reptile that lives in the heart of wild regions in the north of Japan, adapted to aquatic, swamp, or river environments. It has a turtle and a turtle shell and a beak. And the top of his head has like a bowl-shaped impression. Kappa.
Wow. It's in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know why the card's in French, but
French are interested.
the French are interested, I guess. There's this is a marvelous card. Okay, I am just like consumed with curiosity.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, there's a tiny thing with tape on it. Okay. Okay.
I wonder.
Okay. First, all right. So, it's a tiny bottle of dog teeth.
Oh.
Thanks, Sierra. I know where I'm gonna send this. Okay.
It's your toothless dog.
Yeah, I know a guy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Like someone's got some competition.
I suspect foul play of some kind. Oh, no, my goodness. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Good job, Professor.
I'm speechless. I was gonna say, will the real professor please stand up? But
Awkward.
But could it be? Like, could it be that this is the real professor and something inexplicable has happened to the professor, and this this is like a changeling or an imposter of some kind. How will we determine?
Wow. Well, at least they can sing in 3-part harmony now.
Yes, that's important. And also, yeah, now they can. I mean, this is a very efficient form for a band
It
to
sure
have
is.
2 musicians with 3 heads. If we had a 3rd head, imagine the vocal parts we could do.
I know.
We'll have to discuss this. The mystery, indeed, Misty,
Wow. Thank you
keeps on
all
growing.
who contributed to this.
Thank you, society members, for this indescribable emotion. Is there a word for the feeling that
The
we're
French must
feeling
have
right
one.
now?
The French must have one.
Simon, is there a French word for this feeling? This is, yeah. The professor said they were visiting family. Clearly, family.
Yes.
Oh, we have a special guest in the chat. Sierra, who's the special guest in the chat? Oh, Mandy Moon. Oh, Mandy Moon was here earlier, I remember. And is Mandy Moon the artist whose work we're experiencing right now? 'Cause
Oh,
this is
wow.
pretty incredible. Well, if Mandy, if you're still here, your craft is really remarkable.
Wow, the professor.
Oh, the time-space continuum is very
It's just
complicated.
mitosis, really.
It's very, like, I feel like things just got really
Things
complicated.
got really weird.
Oh, there she is, Mandy. Here, we have to just, we understand, Mandy, that you have some involvement with this resurrection or expression of
Yeah, bifurcation.
mortality, bifurcation, the duality of all things,
The triality.
the like ultimate dialectic. I don't know. It's a mind bender. This one,
We're overwhelmed.
indeed. I think we ought to sing a song.
Yeah. What else do you do when you don't know what to do?
Yeah.
Sing a song.
Oh, yeah. Mandy Moon made both of them, or the 3 of them. Yeah, it's like. All right. Well, Mandy Moon, this song is going to go out to you in this case.
Yeah.
And this is a song that involves dead things, and the beauty that remains can offer. Kind visitors, messenger birds, wise as vultures or witnesses, old bones, ancient history, make some kind of ritual in the skeleton's cages of prisoners. Gaze through the eyes where the life force still flickers. Find the remains of the beautiful. Scavengers, scatter the evidence. In the cry of the owl, something's quickening. Is there someone who is listening? Strange vision, commotion of wings, blackbirds keeping vigil, deathbed of a carrion king, eerie apparition, in the skeleton's cages a treasure, ruby enfolded in muscle and tendon, reach through the bars it is beckoning. Savage scavengers scatter the evidence. In the shape and the fire is whispering. Light of the burden you're carrying. Take
you keep, burn what you leave, find what you seek. How do you know what to take, what you need? Give what you keep, burn what you leave, find what you seek. How do you know what to take, what to leave behind you? How can you release your mistakes? Let the buzzards find you in the skeleton's cage, holy relics. Down in the leaves, breaking down to their elements. Spirit unleashed from the carcass. Savage or scavenger, scatter the evidence. When it's time for your hour of reckoning, you will rise from the place of your burying.
Kind
Visitors, messenger birds, wise vultures, your witnesses. Old bones, ancient history, make some kind of ritual.
The song is called Scavengers, and it's gonna probably be on the next record. A new one ish. Kind of an old one, but
Yeah, now it's time to record it, capture it.
so we have some announcements before we close up shop for the night. Let's see. To start with, we're doing some new recording next
Next week.
no, it's like
We
week
can
after
change.
the week after next. We're gonna right before we go on tour, we're gonna spend a couple days in the recording studio, and we're gonna be working on Scavengers among other songs. And then we're going on tour, and we have lots of tour dates to tell you about. You've probably been seeing us posting relentlessly about this.
And here's some more.
And so here's where we're going next. This is the Midwest leg of our spring tour dates. We're starting in Baltimore at the Black Cherry Puppet Theater on April 26th. On April 27th, which happens to be my birthday, we'll be in Morgantown, West Virginia at Morgantown Art Party, which is like an art show, vendors, oddities, cool stuff.
April 28th, we'll be in Columbus, Ohio at Rambling House with our friends.
Doomsdale High and
yeah.
Emmy Lazarus.
Yes,
is
Emmy
recently
Lazarus.
deceased. At the 29th, we're going to Cleveland to be at the Whiz Bang Circus Theater.
And then April 30th, Pittsburgh, PA at the Fun House at Mr. Small's.
May 3rd, Minneapolis will be at 12 Vultures, which is a natural histories and oddities shop. We're pretty psyched about that.
May 5th, we'll be in Madison, Wisconsin at the Madison Circus Space,
To
doing
do
a really cool show.
Yeah, a circus show where we'll be playing live. And then on May 6th, we'll be in Chicago at Aloft Circus Arts.
And May 7th, we'll be in Detroit at the Ghost Light.
But that's not all. We also have another string of tour dates coming up that will start at the end of May. And the places that we're going on that tour include Florence, Alabama, which is in the Muscle Shoals area. We're going to Nashville, where Sierra is producing a burlesque show where we will be performing live with burlesque artists performing and doing amazing
It was very
acts.
distracting practice.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it is like an exercise in maintaining focus. And we're also going to be going to Asheville, North Carolina, to be in Abs Fest, which is more burlesque and Americana. And anyway, like there's lots of shows coming up, and you can find them all the ones that have been announced so far, at charmingdisaster.com/shows, which is always where you can find out about the shows. And we are actually looking for 1 or 2 dates to fill. On June 4th, which is a Sunday, we're looking for something in like Eastern Pennsylvania or like the Hudson Valley. So if you want to host a house concert, for instance, like a backyard show on Sunday, June 4th, that's somewhere within 4 hours of both Brooklyn and New York, Pennsylvania, like, give us a shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Secretary Charlie Disaster.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, and if you're not, yes, thank you, Minion. If you're not on the email list, sign up for the email list so that you can get messages about upcoming shows and not miss anything. We know it's sort of a deluge of social media.
And if you have any friends in any of those areas, please let them know that we're playing, or enemies, or whatever, doppelgangers, or gangbangers, whatever it is that you want to send our way.
Yeah, and if you're in any of those places, we are excited to see you. There's tickets on sale for most of those shows. The ones that aren't ticketed, you can just come. And but yeah, advance tickets are a great way to let a band know that you care. And you can follow us on all the things in the meantime: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, email list. You know where to find us.
Because you're here.
Because you're here.
This is where we are right now.
Thank you so much to Eden for managing the social media stuff, and to Minion for pulling all the levers behind the scenes here in the live stream.
And for shaking the tree.
Yeah,
that doesn't shake itself.
Yeah,
there's someone out there like
Minion's arms are so tired right now.
Thank you.
Oh yes, and thank you, Minion. We also want to especially thank our Patreon patrons, whose sustained support with it really is helping us.
Stay in red curtains and cherry trees.
Red eye makeup and cherry trees. So thank you so much to our Patreon patrons. If you're not a Patreon patron, we would love it if you would become a Patreon patron. You can do it for as little as $1 a month or as much as you want. And we're sharing some exclusive stuff over there.
Yeah, we got some cool posts coming up.
We do, including the earliest voice memo recordings of Ghost Story.
We were just children. 300 years ago.
And we're also going to be sharing some other behind the scenes and archival content there. So feel free to join us over there on Patreon. And if you're already there, thanks.
Yes, and thank you for being here right now. That's the most important thing. This moment.
We're gonna play you. Speaking of cherry trees, we're gonna play you out with one more song that we're also gonna be recording in a couple weeks. This song's called Cherry Red. It's not about cherry trees though. It's about carbon monoxide.
Oh yeah, how's it go?
B minor.
B minor.
Do you hear the motor running?
Pilot light went out.
Who left the gas on?
Is it just the television?
Whispers in the dark. Another night of bad dreams. You can hear the restless spirits.
Feel a sense of dread.
What's in the basement?
Take a dizzy inhalation.
You can't catch your breath. You've got the vapors. Cherry red, that's how you'll know. The evidence when blood runs cold. Nobody said you need a ghost to have your house be haunted.
House be haunted.
Have your house be haunted.
House be haunted.
Have your house be haunted. imagination.
Pressing on your chest.
You're going under, floating through the empty hallways. You haven't left your bed, forever slumber. Cherry red, that's how you'll know the evidence when blood runs cold. Nobody said you need a ghost to have your house be haunted. 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 There you have it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We love you, and we'll see you